Hello, and welcome to Star Trek Starships Explained, the show where we explore the history and design of the ships that boldly go where no one has gone before. Today, we are going to talk about one of Star Trek's most unfortunate vessels, the USS Farragut. The USS Farragut was a Farragut-type Federation starship operated by Starfleet in the 23rd century. It was named after David Farragut, a famous admiral in the United States Navy during the American Civil War. The Farragut type was a subclass of the Constitution class, sharing many features with the iconic U.S. Enterprise, such as the saucer section, the nacelles, and the deflector dish. However, the Farragut type had a smaller secondary hull and a different bridge module. The Farragut type was designed for exploration and scientific missions, and had a crew complement of about 430 officers and enlisted personnel. The U.S. Farragut had a distinguished service record, participating in several important events in Federation history. It was commanded by Captain Garrovick, a respected and experienced officer who mentored many young cadets, including James T. Kirk, who served as a lieutenant on board the Farragut in the 2250s. Kirk later described his time on the Farragut as his first deep space assignment and his first taste of command. However, the Farragut also had its share of tragedies and misfortunes, earning it the reputation of being Star Trek's unluckiest ship. In 2257, while exploring Tycho IV, the Farragut encountered a dicronium-clad creature that killed nearly half of the crew, including Captain Garrovick. Kirk blamed himself for hesitating to fire his phaser at the creature, and carried this guilt for many years. He later faced the same creature again as captain of the Enterprise, and managed to destroy it with an antimatter bomb. In 2259, Kirk was promoted to first officer of the Farragut, breaking his father's record as the youngest first officer in Starfleet. However, he never got to assume his new position, as he was transferred to the Enterprise under the command of Fleet Captain Christopher Pike. The Farragut joined the Enterprise on a mission to bring a deuterium refinery online, but was attacked by Klingon forces. The Farragut suffered heavy damage and casualties, and Kirk was severely injured while trying to save Pike from an explosion. The U.S. Farragut continued to serve in Starfleet until it was decommissioned sometime before 2266. It was replaced by a new U.S. Farragut, a Constitution-class starship with the registry NCC 1702. This ship also had a notable career, but also faced some dangers and disasters. For example, it was one of the ships that responded to the distress call from Cestus IV, only to find that it was a trap set by the Gorn. It also encountered an energy barrier at the edge of the galaxy that killed several crew members and drove others insane. The legacy of the U.S. Farragut did not end there. Several other starships bore the name Farragut in honor of the original vessel and its crew. One of them was a Nebula-class starship with the registry NCC 60597 that served in the 24th century. It helped recover the survivors of the Enterprise T after it crashed on Viridian II in 2371. It also fought in the Federation-Klingon War and the Dominion War in 2373 and 2374. The U.S. Farragut was a ship that faced many challenges and hardships, but also achieved many accomplishments and discoveries. It was a ship that inspired courage and loyalty among its crew, especially James T. Kirk, who would go on to become one of Starfleet's greatest captains. The U.S. Farragut was a ship that embodied the spirit of exploration and adventure that defines Star Trek. Thank you for watching this episode of Star Trek Starships Explained. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And don't forget to leave your comments below on what starship you would like us to cover next. Until then, live long and prosper.